Good morning, everybody. It's Mike with smartoptiontrade.com. It's Monday, December 31st. Happy New Year to everybody. Okay. Last day of the trading year, month, week, right? They're obviously not just trading day of the week, but last day of trading day of the month and the year. And typically it's a light volume, wicked, choppy day in the markets. That said, we'll see what today brings. So here we are. It is 7:45. Over the weekend, we had Trump talking about his phone call, tweeting about his phone call with Xi, and Xi saying that he wants stronger relations. We had China manufacturing data, which shows retraction for the first time in a long time, over a decade. So there are some, there's some forces at play here pointing to signs that, the trade war talks, which are about to heat up, may actually get serious. Why might they get serious? Well, China really needs to get a deal done. We know starting in early January, which is the next week. The two sides are supposed to get together and talk, and we'll see if we can actually get some traction here. So, what do we have coming in here? What we have coming in here today is, oops, it's a little bit of a mess, right? Coming in, right? The ES opened up, ramped quickly, and basically has spent most of the day just kind of doing that up towards the highs now. Excuse me, up to the highs pre-market, right? Crude, all right, up a little bit back into the 8-day here, not doing anything special. What else do we have going on? What are bonds doing? Bonds flagging still, looking for a higher move. And gold, what are you doing? Same thing, grinding higher, right? And Bitcoin woke up on Friday, and then just I like to keep track for the blockchains, but you can see it already gave most of it back. So whatever this was, it's really not going anywhere quick. All right, so let's go to sentiment real quick. Coming into today, we can see the put to call went from one of the most bearish signals we've ever had to a back to bullish now, right? And these are contrarian indicators. So when we see this, everybody's too short. Now we're getting too hot, too heavy, too long. So we got to be a little careful here. The oscillators from a great oversold signal here. We're back to neutral. 29 on the NIMOT, and the NIMOT is negative 16. So you can see how we've really come back up here at this point. So coming today, what do we look for? Today's going to be a tough day. You can see, Thursday's action was just really wicked. On a 5-minute chart, you can look at this and you can really see how this played out and why it was so nasty. We opened up, we sold off, right? Put a low in, bounced a little, came in. Then all of a sudden, we got this candle. And this candle got everybody's attention because everybody was looking for a move up into the close like we've seen the last 2 days. And then we based for 15 minutes here, right? Basically went sideways and then boom, quick, hard move up and then even quicker, harder move back down all the way almost to the lows where we closed pretty much close to the lows of the day. And now we're up a little bit, but not above the high of Friday here at this point. So that's going to make today tough. A lot of people were watching for that move when it came, and when they got it, they were like, "Okay, this is what we were waiting for. Now we can play." And a lot of people got their butts kicked because they stayed too long in that. So for today, when we look at the SPY, what do we look for? So currently we're up into the area of around 250. 250 is a big area. Bust through 250. If we look for a possible test of 255, 50-ish, where the 21-day is, you could actually bust all the way up to 260 if they want to, and that would be a retest of the breakdown. But we'll see, level by level today, right? If we get weak, you want to try to hold the low candle, the low on Friday, right? So you can put this candle up and say, what was the low? Well, the low was 246.45, and if we lose that, then we start opening the door down to 242, and eventually you don't want to lose 238. So, keep in mind today that today is choppy, whippy. It can be nasty at times. We'll see how today plays out. I go into today with low expectations, and I'll take it one trade at a time on a day like today. All right, that's how I'll do it. One trade. If I see anything, put a little bit of money in my pocket, get out of the way, see if there's any real buying into this market today, any big call bets, any bets come in, or see what they actually try to do. I put out a list last night of names I was looking at, and honestly, at this point, nothing's really changed for me on that list. I'll add a couple names to it here, but honestly, none of these necessarily today. But Cat has been acting stronger. Has had some flow. I like how this one looks, right? Especially if we can get above that 128 maybe try to run up, break above this range, right? Break out and then try to run. It's got to break out of that range to get going, that 129 area. All right. Some charts also that have been acting stronger. Merck's been strong. This has been a go-to name so far. See if they come back for that. Lilly, right? These are names that have been acting special. Procter and Gamble. These have been all been very good. Twilio, that flow for the week this week did not stick. It's gone. Okay, so just be aware. PCG is going to be in play today. Pacific Gas. There's news out that they may face murder charges for the California fires, so we'll keep an eye on that. What else looks good today? Costco, from a day trading perspective, off this area. If we can hold here, could try to build up towards that 210 area. It's a name I'd keep my eyes on today. And I'm going to keep an eye on Twitter today. Just one of those things you look at and say, if they want to try to push it a little bit, or some people who have been in it waiting for it to go, it's about time they start waking this name up. Not acting special. We'll keep an eye on it off these levels to see if they want to come for it. Other than that, today I'm going to really just take it easy, see how they set up, have the stronger names at your fingertips, names that have acted well. Went over a bunch of those in the charts last night. Go back and look at them. And if we get a bounce, be ready to take them. Be aware there's going to be a probably low volume today. As the afternoon goes on, it's going to get very, very quiet. Everybody's heading away for New Year's Eve. And then we'll reattack this market next year on Wednesday morning. I'll be live my normal times today. Everybody have a great day trading. And if you're not around, have a very happy, healthy, and prosperous new year.